Hamza Ahmed, the king of self-improvement. A man with a mission to turn men that are weak, feminine, Jeffries, into strong, masculine Adonises. This sounds like an amazing promise. So you start watching his content. You relate to the things he says. You implement what he tells you to do. And sure enough, you notice changes in your life. You become hooked. The man knows what he's talking about. And he delivers it in a very relatable way. So now that you're hooked, you watch one video and another and another. And with each video that you watch, you become more attached to him, more attached to these videos. You connect even more. You become hooked at every single video that you watch. And he's got you. You subscribe, and if you're a follower now, you initially watch his videos for self-improvement, for advice on how to improve yourself, how to improve your life. But you end up staying not for self-improvement, even though that's what you tell yourself, but for Hamza. You no longer stay for advice to change your life. You stay to hear what Hamza has to say. You can't even think for yourself. It's just what Hamza says. It's his way or the highway, so to speak. This is sad. And that's how a lot of Hamza's followers think, especially because they are young men. I'm a young man too, I'm 19, but young man, much younger than I am. And at that age, you're looking for people to tell you what to do because it's challenging to figure out things by yourself. And this is what I wanted to talk about. So the problem of being a follower, and this isn't particularly targeted at Hamza, it's at any leader, if you're a follower of anything, is that there's a high probability of really just, following, of not thinking for yourself. It's whatever the leader says, whatever the belief is. And a lot of Hamza's followers and subscribers are this way. It's whatever Hamza says. And that's where the problem begins. Hamza, in his earlier videos, he was a guy that was just like us, didn't really have a path. He was figuring stuff out, and you related to him, right? I certainly did. And not only do you relate to him, but he has a older brotherly figure, right? And he's very, very, very confident and very charismatic. So you believe what he says. And you implement his stuff, and sure enough, your life changes. So you believe the guy, and you start watching more videos and more videos and more videos, and you become more hooked by every single video you watch. But he changes, and he should change. It's self-improvement after all. But one thing that Hamza's followers and subscribers don't seem to understand is that the man doesn't know everything. He's just a guy. He's just like us. He's trying to figure stuff out. And that's not a criticism. That's what being human is. And that's where the problem lies. People follow, and it's not necessarily that they follow, it's that they follow blindly. It's like whatever Hamza says is true, and that's just not the case. He's very confident. He's achieved a lot of things, and he knows a lot, but he doesn't know everything. And you might know more than him in certain aspects, and that's okay. And then it becomes a parasocial relationship where you put effort from your part, your side, into it, whether you want to admit it or not. If you're watching his videos, you're putting effort in. And you put emotional energy, you relate to stuff, and you feel like you connect in some way, but the harsh truth, the dark truth, is that he doesn't even know you exist. And people are following a man that doesn't even know of their existence. It's not aware of you at all. And this is one of the problems, is the followers of Hamza put him on a pedestal, but he doesn't even know that they exist. That's what influencers do. They give you content, things that you can relate to, like I'm doing right now. And you can fall into the trap of believing that you and the influencer have something valuable sort of relationship, but you don't. He doesn't know you exist. It's totally, absolutely one-sided. So while I believe that Hamza isn't necessarily a bad influencer, this isn't an attack at him at all. There needs to be drawn a line by us, people that watch his videos. And the man isn't a messiah, right? He's just a man like us who is ahead in life, maybe not in all aspects, but in several. And obviously, you're going to trust him more by the things he says, but you need to understand that he doesn't know everything. And while this may seem like something that's stupidly obvious, the behavior of his subscribers don't show that. So while some subscribers might watch this video and go, oh yeah, well, that's obvious. Of course, I don't believe in everything. But they do everything he says. So the behavior does not correlate with what they're saying. So yeah, just keep in mind, don't put him on his pedestal. Hamza's just a guy like us. He's trying to figure his stuff out. We're trying to figure our stuff out. Don't kiss his feet. Put him on a pedestal. Just take everything he says, life with everyone, with a grain of salt. So yeah, keep watching Hamza if you want to, if you believe his advice is valuable. But remember that you know him, but he probably doesn't know you. Strive for progress, not perfection.